Ask Reddit by Redmond Dtes. Moviegoers. What's the craziest thing you've done or seen happen in a movie theater? One time, I kid you not, there was a teenage girl watching something on Netflix on her iPad during the first half of the movie. How else are they supposed to Netflix and chill? When I was younger, I went to this super old movie theater that apparently still used film. Anyways, somehow the film caught fire. And mid-movie, a shot of the actors and scene erupting into flames was projected onto the screen. Was super cool, actually. That sounds a lot like Inglourious Basterds. A young mother yelling at her newborn baby to shut up when it would start to fuss during the loud action scenes. That child is in for a rough start to life. Oh crap, I can answer this. Saw Fantastic Four last Friday. Huge comic book fan. Knew it was gonna blow but felt bad for Trank because of Fox's removing 50 minutes, intervention, ghost directing, etc. and I dig comics. Anyways, these two dudes are being obnoxious and laughing at scenes that aren't funny just to be funny and making snide comments every 2 minutes. No one enjoyed them. Around 30 minutes into the movie, a big husky dude goes, "You kids going to effing talk the whole movie?" And they respond with a quickie and never speak again. 100 to 0 real quick. Justice. When I watched Pineapple Express, some guy kept yelling out like he could talk to the characters on screen. One phrase I remember him yelling out was, "Give it to me, James Franco." I was watching Spider-Man 3, Tobey Maguire, Black Suit Spidey, horrible trilogy, with a girl that I just started seeing. This was our third date and she was a bit vocal about her feminist views. Mostly she held the same views as I did, she was just more eager to share them with people than I was. Anyways, we get to the movie theater, I buy us tickets and snacks, and we get to the actual movie. Everything was going great for a date. I had my arm around her, we were jokingly making snide comments about the movie to each other. Then it gets to the part where Peter Parker slaps Mary Jane. Some guy in the first row stands up, throws his fist in the air, and yells, "Yeah boy. Keep that pimp hand strong." The theater then bursts into laughter. Everyone except for my date, who removes my arm from around her, gives me a death look and doesn't talk to me for the rest of the date. We didn't last long, but damn that was funny as hell. There was also the time I went to go see Benjamin Button and there was a black squiggly line in the center of the movie screen that squiggled its way up almost the whole center of the screen. It stayed on for the previews and we all thought it would disappear once the real movie started. It didn't. So some guy in the theater yells out, "Beware of the phantom ghost pube." Theater erupts with laughter. Everyone in that showing gets escorted out to another showing with no pubes. Same guy sighs very loudly. Oh good. This one shaved. My friends and I used to do this thing we called a 6-pack challenge. Sneak a 6-pack of beer, bottles or cans, into the movie theater. Tube socks, hoodies, waistband, etc. Any means necessary. Never got caught, so not sure what the repercussions of that would have been. Woo college. Saw a fight. Cops, handcuffs, the whole nine. An overweight woman was sitting in front of me wearing just a hoodie as a shirt. I guess she got hot or something and just took it off. I'm not even kidding, she was sitting there with nothing but a bra on for like 98 minutes. It was bizarre. Once my friend worked at a movie theater when we were in high school. We met him there because he was getting off, but I asked if I could use his uniform to kick teens out. I always wanted to, and luckily 2 girls came out of the movie complaining that some girls were throwing popcorn at others. So, I threw on the polo and walked up the dark stairs. I felt an odd sense of power as moviegoers looked at me with fear. I spotted the girls and walked over. "Excuse me, we received complaints that you two were throwing popcorn at others," I said. I was a confident 16-year-old. They immediately started crying and told me to ask anyone. However, the others agreed of their mischief, so I told them they were going to have to leave. As I led them down the stairs, they pleaded. When we got to the lobby, we busted up laughing. but the girls were confused. I told them I didn't work there, but they were lucky because I saved them from seeing Employee of the Month. We gave them free movie vouchers, but they had to promise not to throw any more food at others. They agreed. 9 years later and I'm still happily together with one of the popcorn throwing girls. Some guy had a heart attack in front of me in the middle of Talladega Nights. Wow. Former projectionist here. A message to the people who like to fool around in the back row. You think no one can see you, but we've got a pretty good view looking straight down. And yes, we will stand there and watch. There are still projectionists? Thought it was all automatic, haha. This was years back when Tangled came out. There were these guys yelling and cursing right as the lights dimmed. This dad behind my group yelled down firmly yet kindly, "Please keep it down and watch the language, there are kids here." One of the guys yelled "Shut up B" and started laughing. The guy behind me ended up being at least 6 feet to looking like the Hulk. He walks down and tells his daughter, who looked 12-13ish, to go get someone from outside. He walks down and picks up the guy and literally slammed him down. 2 security come and kick out the guy and his friends and everyone claps. Movie got delayed about 20 minutes, but everyone in the theater got a free ticket. That happened. The faces of a bunch of World War II vets after watching Saving Private Ryan in an IMAX on Veterans Day. Watched 2 older men, probably early 60s, fist fight over popcorn. That's all folks. Thank you for watching. Have a nice evening. Kitos.